The hidden struggles of modern parenthood. Why parental stress is at an all-time high. New crisis in parenting. Parenting has never been easy, but today's parents face unprecedented challenges that previous generations never had to consider. From the rising costs of childcare to the pressures of social media and the pervasive youth mental health crisis, parents are increasingly burdened by stress. In fact, a recent advisory from U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy highlighted parental stress as an urgent public health issue. According to his findings, 41% of U.S. parents report being so overwhelmed by stress that it impairs their ability to function. But what exactly is causing this overwhelming stress for parents today? Let's dive into the factors contributing to this growing crisis and explore why it's sparking national concern. The impact of social media, a new frontier of parental anxiety. Social media is not just a concern for children and teenagers, it's also a major stressor for parents. Gone are the days when parental supervision was confined to the home, school, or playground. Now, parents must contend with the constant influence of the internet, particularly social media platforms, which are shaping their children's lives in ways they can't fully control. Many parents feel helpless as they try to limit their children's exposure to harmful content, cyberbullying, and the pressure of online appearances. Studies show that children are spending more time online than ever, and parents are increasingly concerned about how this impacts their well-being. This sense of losing control can be a source of deep anxiety, leaving parents feeling like they are fighting an unwinnable battle. The pressure to monitor online activity around the clock is an exhausting, never-ending task that adds to the already high levels of parental stress. The youth mental health crisis. Parents on the front lines. Another significant contributor to parental stress is the alarming rise in mental health challenges among young people. The youth mental health crisis has become a national concern, with rates of anxiety, depression, and even suicide increasing dramatically over the past few decades. Parents are often the first responders in these situations, tasked with navigating complex mental health systems while trying to provide emotional support to their children. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy noted that many parents feel overwhelmed by the weight of these challenges. The knowledge that their parenting directly impacts their child's mental health adds an extra layer of pressure. While mental health awareness has grown, so too has the burden placed on parents to ensure that their children receive the right support. Unfortunately, many feel ill-equipped to manage these challenges alone, leading to feelings of inadequacy and constant worry about their children's emotional well-being. Financial stress, the crushing cost of childcare. Financial concerns are another major factor behind the growing levels of parental stress. The cost of living has skyrocketed in recent years, but wages haven't kept pace. Childcare, in particular, has become a significant financial burden for many families. Since 1990, the cost of childcare has increased by a staggering 214%, while family incomes have risen by only 143%, according to a report from the First 5 Years Fund. For many families, finding affordable and reliable childcare has become a near impossible challenge. Parents are forced to make difficult decisions about whether to work, how much to work, and who will care for their children. In some cases, parents must rely on multiple jobs or extended family members for support, further adding to the stress of managing work-life balance. This financial pressure compounds the emotional strain, leaving many parents feeling trapped in a cycle of stress, exhaustion, and guilt. The perfection trap, unrealistic expectations and guilt. One of the more subtle but significant stressors for modern parents is the growing pressure to be the perfect parent. With increasing awareness of how much influence parenting has on a child's development, many parents feel they are under constant scrutiny, both from society and themselves. Social media doesn't help. It often showcases idealized images of parenthood, where families appear picture-perfect and effortlessly happy. The reality, however, is much different. Many parents feel like they are failing if they can't live up to these unrealistic expectations. The desire to do everything right, from feeding their kids the healthiest meals to providing endless enrichment activities, can leave parents feeling inadequate when they inevitably fall short. Psychologists refer to this phenomenon as the perfection trap, and it's a significant driver of parental stress. The constant feeling of not being good enough can erode parents' mental health, leading to burnout, anxiety, and even depression. Loneliness and isolation, the silent struggle of modern parents. In addition to the external pressures, many parents today are grappling with an internal struggle: loneliness. The modern family dynamic has changed, with many parents raising children far from their extended families or traditional support networks. As a result, parents can feel isolated, particularly those who are juggling work, home life, and childcare without any help. Research shows that loneliness is a growing public health concern, and parents are not immune to its effects. The constant demands of parenting can lead to feelings of isolation, as it becomes harder to maintain friendships and social connections outside of family life. The Surgeon General's advisory noted that loneliness disproportionately affects young people and parents, adding yet another layer to the stress already faced by families today. A call to action for supporting parents. The challenges faced by modern parents are complex, multifaceted, and urgent. From the rise of social media to the youth mental health crisis and the increasing financial strain of childcare, today's parents are carrying an unprecedented load of stress. While many of these stressors are systemic and require large-scale change, there are immediate steps we can take to support parents in our communities. Whether it's offering emotional support, advocating for better mental health resources, or simply acknowledging the difficulties of modern parenting, we can all play a role in easing the burden. Parenting may always come with challenges, but no one should feel like they have to do it alone. If this article resonated with you, please share it with others, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on mental health, parenting, and wellness. Together, we can raise awareness about the stress parents face and work toward creating a world where families feel supported, understood, and empowered.